have this creative thinking in us, no? That critical thinking, no? It might be that this one is this quote is talking about, no? Being a critical thinker, no? Creative thinking. Okay, let's go. Okay, if I may check, I do not know. Nationalis is there. Okay, 11. Simon, how, sorry, what is the score of yours? Yes, in yesterday's quiz. Make it fast, Simon. What is your score?
Sir, 12 po. Ay, ano
Yes.
po, 7 po pala. 7.
Paano naging 7? It's 12.
Sa-
Oh, okay, really, no?
12 po
Because
ba?
when I was surprised actually, no? Because I want to show you this, no? Okay, very good. So it's not in that table, but it's the outside the table. Okay, so you check your screen, no? I was checking. I thought that Katakutan is the highest, and the other guys, Jire, no? Nakakatawa si Jire. Very good, no? 10, 10, and then I was looking just now. 12 is the highest. It's Simon. Very good, Simon. The others, okay, Ashley, no? So I'm also surprised, no? And so amazed, no? Ashley just talked, okay, about her quote a while ago. Nakakatuwa, no? Okay, really, no? It's the fact, sorry, it's a time factor, no? That is really impeding you, no? Stopping you to do good, no? Okay, you notice how time really is a factor in math. Okay? So, very good. Well done. Si Jire, oh, nakakaloka, no? And Emil is 8 there. Okay, yung mga achievers. Naku po. Okay, sige. Okay, so I do not know, no? If you blame Sir Rommel also in the way how he teach, and of course, no, if you want to be actually want to be good really in math, no, it's really the practice, practice, practice. Okay, consume everything in that lesson, in those lessons in your textbooks. It's like that, no? Dapat ganun lagi. Okay, let's go. What else? I told you a while ago in the homeroom, no? Because that is 30 kasi, no? Although, again, although I still lack the score of your solutions, you sent me your solutions, right? So these scores is not the final ones. Okay? Okay, so for Simon, solution plus 12. Okay, for Anna Faith, 10 plus the solution. Okay, so I need a lot of time actually to check your solutions, no? Various solutions, no? That's how Sir Rommel, I think, might get his migraine. Really, no? Like Justin is saying now, if he can be excused in my math because of his eyes, no? I do not know what's happening there. So use your your eyes wisely, no? Not more of the games you have, the ML, and the other gamings that you have there, people, ha? Sinasabi ko sa inyo, if you abuse your eyes, having those games there, tignan natin, no? How do you step in high school and even step in college? How you can use your eyes, no? In its goodness, in its, what do you call this one? Uh, fullest. Okay. In the fullest of your eyes goodness. Somehow, no, you reflect, no? how you use your eyes. Ang hirap, no? Okay. But we hope that this online class is really finished after this school year, and next school year you will be senior high school, and face to face is there. Okay, let's go now. Since that is too low, I want you to actually be redeeming yourself. Make those that quiz your assignment. No, you can still access that. Where do you go? Okay, I'm accessing actually Samuel's Genio, no? Okay. In Samuel's Genio, you can go to the completed tasks. No, it says there. Current. Oh, you have a lot of current. Samuel, Yampong. And then this is your completed. You just click this one. This is your quiz. And then redeem yourself, okay? Okay, I want you to be actually copying everything there, no? This is given to you, number 1 up to. Okay. Yampong is good in math, no? That's why I categorize him to be in the quiz under those achievers, no? Okay, so they have this one. Okay, so copy from 1 to 15, everything there, and try to answer this in a clean notebook, no? And then send that to me. Everyone must do this, okay? Okay. So if you'd like to be actually answering that as your assignment, working with the other classmates of yours, I do not have problem, no? Okay, for as long as you want to redeem yourself after having this quiz. Okay, let's go. Am I clear? Thumbs up. Especially those achievers who got only how many? Okay, are we clear with that? Okay, when is the due? Sige, Thursday. Not tomorrow. I'll give you until Friday. Okay? Okay, let me just finalize your dues, no? Your dues in our math GC. Okay, let's go now here. Focus everyone, no? Okay. Focus everyone because I think that 1 to 10 questions in the the quiz is somewhat so I do not know, no? Let's review this first, no? I do not okay. I do not want that just pass, no, that quiz, because you do not know what real numbers are, rational and irrational, even imaginary. Okay, let's go. When we are talking about real numbers, we are talking about rational and irrational, no? And the numbers that you might think, if you say rational, it's 1/2, no? Okay, it's 1/3. Those are rational, huh? Okay, these are the numbers like 1/2, like 2. Why? Because 2/1, no, can be expressed also. It's like ratio. 2:1, no? Okay, 2 and 2/1 is the same. These are all rational, including integers. That's why when I ask you their positive integers, you must know, no? That they're just but the whole numbers, no? Okay. And negative integers, I mean a negative number, no? These ones. Okay. 0 can be a ratio also. That's why, no? And then, of course, square root of 4 is irrational. Why? Do not stop there, no? Though we see that it's like irrational at the start, but square root of 4 is 2, no? Okay. So all these sides here in the left side, no? They are but rational. That's why we are talking about rational root, no? Rational root theorem. And then if you notice also, I made use of the negative and positive fractions. Okay. positive fractions. Why? Because, sige, I will not tap that anymore, no? Why? Because of course roots are giving you 1/2. You might think that 1/2 is just a rational, no? But if you think specifically, it's a fraction. We all know it's a fraction, no? We are versed with. I'm sorry, we are well versed with that. We're familiarized with having 1/2 as really a fraction, no? And might slip in our mind that 1/2 is really a rational, no? Okay, that's why I said that specifically a negative fraction, specifically a positive fraction. So you're giving me 1/2, it's like that. What about irrational here? Square root of 2 is irrational. Okay, a number that is a whole number joined by square root of 2, an irrational, becomes an irrational, no? Okay, you know this one. Quadratic formula during Mamaraya's teachings, no, last year. Quadratic formula is giving you this. So these ones are irrational because of square root of 2. Okay, 1 minus square root of 2, a 1 plus the square root of 3 over 2, and the square root of 2 over 2. The right sides are irrational, no? Okay, can you recall those? So everything in here is called real, no? Okay, when you say they're real roots, all of them, no? Combinations of rational and irrational. Did you get me, class? Okay, thumbs up. Okay, when you say real, it's a combination of those. It's irrational and rational. Okay? Again, those may be your roots. We do not know, right? But come to think of this, the rational root theorem will be helping you, find these ones. The rational. No? That's why it's rational root theorem. Even synthetic and the factor and the remainder theorem, no, for this one. Okay. But how about this one, irrational? Of course, synthetic, when you apply it, it's difficult to have this because it's irrational, no? Okay. What do you use in having these roots, the irrational roots? Anyone? What is that process? Okay, that's quadratic formula, no? Okay, so you recall your quadratic formula. Did you get it? Okay. So it's haunting you again, no? It's talagang haunted, no? Haunted, haunted, haunted. It will haunt you really, no? Okay, these ones cannot be given to you by merely applying synthetic. Okay, or the theorems there, no? That we're talking about. Okay, what about this? Okay, of course, we're talking about non-real, it's not real, no? Non-real, not real numbers. We're talking about imaginary numbers. Okay, these are the imaginary numbers. When we say imaginary numbers, no, they are not being summed up. They are not subtracted, no, from any number. They stand alone as imaginary. These ones, right? Okay. I is an imaginary plus a negative I. Sandali lang po. Okay. While I'm teaching here, no, please focus your mind. Okay? Absent po kayo pag wala kayo dyan, no? Okay, can you type email start in the chat box 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Okay. If you are listening, no? That is your attendance. If you're not there, you are absent. Okay, in the messenger, I guess that's Sir Jerry is right, no? If you're not responding there, then your subject teachers have actually the right to kick you out there. You're absent, no? Okay. Can you type now, Amiel? And the other will follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just your number. Okay? Again, your subject teachers have the right to actually kick you out there if you're not there. Okay, let's go. So these ones are your imaginary, numbers. Okay, there are two numbers, the positive and negative I. Positive and negative 2I, and so on and so forth. And when you say complex numbers, In these lessons of ours in polynomial, we call it complex, no? Sorry, we call it complex in the previous lessons, but for finding the roots, if you found this, and we call this imaginary roots na rin, no? We call this. But in real, this one in the right side are your complex numbers. Okay? Okay, do you recall this? Yes. Why? You should, because that's the next topic. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what we reviewed actually were the ones we are discussing about, no? We will be discussing still, no? They're the roots we're looking for. Okay, that's why for this polynomial equation, lesson number 4 and its roots, okay, if you notice, okay, those who access their Genio, objective there is wrong, no? This is coming from the text book or guide for teachers actually. Okay. Why? Because your lesson 4 is actually discussing not anymore about those division, synthetic division, theorem, factor, and what else? Remainder, and including the rational root theorem. No, it's not discussing that anymore, but it's the opposite now. No. Okay. For this discussion, it will be the opposite. Like we're given the polynomial equation now. Sorry, rather it is, but we're given the roots now. Then what is the polynomial equation? It's the opposite, no? If you notice the last lesson again, given the polynomial equation, what are the roots? Again, in the past lesson, we've discussed how to actually find the roots. Okay, we considered synthetic, up to you. Factor and remainder. And of course, the rational root theorem. Okay, that is the formulas that will help you find the roots, no, of those polynomial equations. Okay, so we recall again. Kasi para kayong nahihilo. Okay, so I discussed this to you. We will not recall that anymore. Okay, we recall this one, no? Okay. What if I have this? Dapat mabilis na lang tayo. Okay. So what do you notice, no? Rational root theorem. I have this. My Q and P. This is P and Q is just but 1, 1. Again, when you will be asked how many, there are two, no? That's not just one. Positive and negative. 1. Factors of 1. Did you get me? Iba sa inyo, hindi. You're still confused, no? Okay, for 1, it's positive and negative 1s. That's why there are 2 factors. Okay, so this is easy, right? Positive and negative 1, and of course, no, possible rational roots will be but just 2. How many of them? Positive and negative 1. That's why there are 2. Okay? 2 possible rational roots or 2 factor forms in that form, of course, no? Okay, now, take note that x raised to the 4 is saying there are 4 roots because of the 4 degree, no? Degree 4, the highest. But why is it that there's just but positive and negative 1? Might be that it could be in its multiplicity of what, no? Of 1, no? 1 is giving you, or the polynomial equation is giving you 2 roots, that is 1, no? How many times? It's twice and nothing more. And then, what about irrational roots? Yes, you will consider 2 of them. Okay? How? Okay, let's see. Okay, I will use their synthetic. That's fast for us, all of us, no? Okay, so I'll get again the constants of this one. Please well verse yourself now. And then it's giving me this one, right? Okay, 0. It means to say that really 1 is a root, okay? Because this rational root theorem is telling you, right? Positive or negative 1. I started with 1. Okay, it's giving me 0. And then I try to get another 1. So there is really 2 rational roots, which is 1, no? It's repeated. And it's giving me 0, no? It's giving me 0. But what about this? 1, 0, 1? It's saying there is but another factor aside from, what is this one? This is x minus 1, no? Factor. Root 1 is giving you x minus 1 factor. Hello, ha? Baka hindi nyo pa rin alam yan, no? Okay, that is your root 1. That is your root 1. So again, we go here and say x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, no? These are the 2 rational roots. And then factor is this one, no? X minus 1. How? Oh, transpose. Transpose, it gives you these factors in blue. So those are 2 factors and 2 rational roots and hello, no? Question mark. Okay, are we actually looking for 2 additional roots that are irrational roots? Yes, indeed, no? Okay, how? X squared plus 1, right? We do not have the term x there. Why? Because it's 0, no? 1 is for x squared. That's why it's 1x squared or x squared, no? X is none. This is positive, that's why it's plus 1. So that is why for this 1, 0, 1, that is your factor, no? X squared plus 1, and then x minus 1 and x minus 1. Okay, nakuha. Okay. And then we go here now. What do we do, sir, with this one, x squared plus 1? Class, I will not discuss this anymore, no? If you use quadratic formula, we all know that when you were in grade 9, no? Okay, it's the mother of all methods, no? For polynomials in finding the roots. It's the mother, no? Did you get me? When I say it's the mother, basically it's so easy, no? When in some cases it's too long, no, to actually writing everything there, especially these ones, no. But hello, there is another method, no, extracting the square root. Okay, so again, I say that to you. You do not end with x squared plus 1 because there are 2 factors there. Why? Because that's quadratic, right? X squared is telling you raised to 2. There are 2 roots still that you have to still find. Okay? Okay, so if you want to have that quadratic formula applied for that x squared plus 1, it's okay. It's giving you this. Okay, but for the extracting the square root, it's so easy, no? Recall this one. Okay, x squared plus 1, transpose negative 1, sorry, a positive 1 to the right side. And then, of course, square it both sides. This is square root, huh? Okay, you see the head, no? Okay, because it's Excel, we do not have that in Excel. It's short, no? But when we actually insert that, its symbol is here. Andiyan siya. Because if we use this one, like this one, equation there, it's hard, no? It's giving you this. Okay? Okay, that's why we do not use that one. Okay, so for this one, square both sides. The square root of x squared is an x, of course, no? But the square root of negative 1 gives you an I. Okay? Square root of negative 1 is an I. Recall that. Radicals, no? Okay. But property of square root is a positive and negative 1. It's always giving you 2 numbers. Okay? Okay. That is why, no? The square root property is really giving you 2, a positive and a negative. So square root of negative 1 is an I. That is why this is the same. See? Okay, the same. Extract ng square root and or quadratic formula. They are the same. I'll give you that. And now, okay, when we say from synthetic, we got 1 and 1, two of the roots which are rational roots, which is 1. Okay, so you know how to factor, no? X is equal to 1, transpose, then this one alone, not 0, no? X minus 1 is but your factors. And what are the other factors? If these are your roots, these roots, no? Positive, negative I, positive, negative I. Okay, sige, let's study. Again, roots are 1, 1, positive, negative 1. Again, 1, 1, I, and negative I. Okay, how about the I and negative I? What are the factors? Okay, I am stating this clear to you. Why? Because we will go to the reverse now, no? Okay, this is paalan. This is a goodbye for the last lesson or the previous lesson rather. That's why I am having this one discussed to you because it will be the reverse now. Okay, take note. 159. Okay, x is equal to 1. X is equal to negative 1. Okay, our root is 1. Sorry, it's I. Tama, okay. There are 4 roots, no? Okay, we found 4 roots because this is the equation, polynomial equation raised to 4. Root is 1, 1, and I, and negative I. Okay, if these are the factors of the 1 root or root 1, what are the factors of I and negative I? Okay, observe. X is equal to I, x is equal to negative I. But what is I? Please convert it into having this square root. No? I is square root of negative 1. Okay? So negative there, and then square root of negative 1. Observe. Transpose this, it becomes x minus the square root of negative 1 equals 0. Transpose that, that becomes a positive. Lakihan ko pa. Okay. That becomes a positive. It's here, no? And then this one, you do not change that, of course, no? Okay, the sign is here. It's not there, no? That is a radical. You cannot change that. Change the sign here when you transpose. It's 0. And then, what is now the factors of I and negative I? You can have it this way, no? It can be x minus the square root of negative 1. Or x plus the square root of 1. Okay. Pero parang it's vague, no? Okay, it can be. Okay, allow you to have these factors. Okay, 2 of those factors of that equation. But let's see, no? Okay, factor, and then can we combine the 2? Okay, yes, no? If you multiply the 2, it gives you this, x squared plus 1. Okay, FOIL. When you FOIL that, of course, the outer and the inner gives you 0, no? Why? Because check, no? There's but x and x, a minus and a positive, or a minus and a plus, and the same is square root of negative 1. So it is but really, what do you call that one? Squares, right? Yeah, the difference of 2 squares, no? Difference of 2 squares. Okay, this one, difference of 2 squares. Remember, outside and inside in FOIL will give you 0. So what matters for this one is just what the first and the first, x squared, and then the negative 1, sorry, square root of negative 1, and the square root of negative 1. But of course, their signs are negative 1 and positive, sorry, negative and positive respectively. It gives you what? Negative times a positive is a negative, no? This one. But when you multiply this one, it's like this, no? Okay. The square root of negative 1 raised to 2, and then you cancel the square root sign and the 2. This gives you this alone, no? Negative 1. Okay, again, negative rather, is coming from negative and positive. And then this one, raise it to 2, it gives you a negative 1. That is why, if you combine this is the polynomial. Okay, this one. Okay, other teachers will actually say it could be written as, okay, this one, it's just but an I. Okay, okay, this one is a positive, that one is a minus. A minus, negative square root, the square root of negative 1 is an I, no? Okay, other teachers allow this. Okay, if you notice, if you multiply this also, this 2, okay, it will give you this one, polynomial. Okay, sige, let's see, no? X is equal to positive negative I, it says here in the extracting the square root, no? So how many roots do you have from here? Applying that, it's positive I and negative I. Okay, but take note, no? How do we find the factors here, no? If they are the roots. Okay, sige, let's see. X is equal to positive negative I. And then we say I can be inverted into or can be equal to square root of negative 1. This is a square root, huh? Okay, what happens, no? Check. If you square both sides, it's going to be like this. Okay, square both sides. But what happened? This one is a square, and it's square. But when you square this one, GAN is positive and negative square root sign, no? Negative 1 alone, no? And then, x squared is equal to 1. Then transpose negative 1, it gives you this one. It's giving you this one. Okay? But try to split that into how many, no? Okay, it says, really, that it goes back negative 1. Okay, and then it is splitting. It's giving you what? It is splitting, and it gives you again square root of that one, no? So it goes back to that one. Wait. Okay, ang hirap magsulat. Mas gugustuhin ko pa to kaysa sa magsulat ng pangit. Ang pangit ko talaga magsulat. Okay, let's go. Okay. You see, no? If you have this from the extracting the square root, and then square both sides, and it's giving you this one, but this one is a quadratic. Split them, it says. You go back there again, no? Okay, that is why this one, gagawin nyo dyan, square root nyo both sides again, no? And then it's giving you positive and negative 1. Okay, hanggang sa magkagulo-gulo na kayo, no? Okay, and then, finally, saying, really, x is equal to a positive and negative I. For that one, for a positive and negative I. Okay? Okay, so when you write that as factors, sir, how di Carabao? Mas nahihilo na kayo. Okay, this one, of course, take it one at a time, no? It's giving you y. Okay, dalawa yan, no? Split that. The other one becomes a negative. Okay, 0. Okay, the other one is giving you a positive. Okay, that's why I'm saying this is but the factors, no? And then for this one, that one is for that one. And then this one is for this one, no? It's giving you factors. Ay, Diyos ko. Sakit ba? Hirap magturo. Okay. Sana si Sir 208 na. Ang dami ko pa dapat discuss. Our discussion will be, what do you call this? To be continued on Monday, no? Okay, I'll give you everything. This one, no? Okay, again, this one is coming from the extracting the square root. It's giving you this one, no? But there are two factors. How? Okay. So you go there, transpose it, and then you can have that one, but hello, no? Okay, so this is redundant. That is why if I were you, you have this one, jump into this one, no? And it's giving you these factors. This one, no? This one. Kasi this one, if you observe, para ka lang nahilo, no? Okay, this one is just but redundant of that one. Why not go a step there and you find these factors? Okay? Did you get me? Sige, I'll give you that 209. Ano kaya ang sabi ni Sir Jan? Okay, so small. Sige, I'll be the one to screenshot that discussion to you. And then, on Monday, we'll have the reverse of that, no? Okay. This one is the reverse of that. Okay. Given 1, 1, negative I, 1. Okay. What is the polynomial equation of these roots? Okay. How do we get it? No? How do we multiply it and have it, okay, in the reverse way? This one. Okay. That is your lesson today. A current lesson rather. This one, no? So I think I am gonna be, because it's 2:10 already. This is the current lesson. Okay. And then the one that I discussed is exactly the opposite. Okay? Okay. Of the previous lesson, this one. Okay? I'll give you this and try to find out how Sir Rommel did it. No? Okay, this one. Okay, and then you go reverse. It's the same polynomial equation. This one. Okay? So that by Monday, I will not be in detail for this anymore, no? We go to the other examples on how you create your polynomial equations out of the given roots. Okay? Okay, that's the concentration really of your current lesson. Okay? So I hope you've learned something today, no? I'll cut that one discussion a while ago and personally give you the screenshot in the GC. Okay na ba tayo? Okay. I think Monday is not your monthly exam. No, it's not. It could be Wednesday, no? Tuesday is a legal holiday. Wednesday, I think, is your monthly exam. After Monday, okay, the additional discussion for that last lesson. Okay, so lucky you, no? I'd be not confused, no? You. I will never give a word problem still for polynomial, no? Because it's difficult, no? Because we really have to learn all the concepts here first. Okay, until we understand them all, then after monthly exam, we will have the word problem. Okay, that's it for today. So I guess everybody